お前の道はここで終わりだ。見せてその先の力というもの。ブリーチ、ブレイブソウルズ。
Alrighty, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. So before we begin, shoutouts to my boy Snipey, because without his hand in lending me his account, this video would not have been a thing, because today we are going to be showcasing a max transcended T20 Mind Hollow Lisa, because right now we currently have Quincy Killer Inheritance Trials, so this is the best way to put this character to the test, because this is the character that revitalized the mind attribute. It's definitely a lot better than it was compared to beforehand, but nowhere near as good as, per se, tech, speed, power. It's definitely right now the weakest attribute, but it's by far no means a bad attribute at all, because Resurgence, this character just completely revitalized it, like I mentioned before, because okay, maybe we should take a look at what she has on base. When this character first came out, she completely out-damaged the likes of a 5-5 Daddy Ichigo because of what she brought to the table. Now, she did have Quincy Killer, which at that time, let's be honest here, Quincy mobs weren't really as relevant and was only really useful in Droplet Zone, so giving her Quincy Killer was pretty mid. But looking at the skills, she had double status summons for starters. Also damage to lacerated enemies of plus 40%, Sprinter plus 1, and Guard Break. And then everything else, 40% Berserker, Havoc of 20%, Devastation of 40%, Frenzy plus 1, Debilitator of plus 5 seconds, increased status summon chance against heart attribute enemies. And seeing as this character had double status summons, there was no way an Inheritance Trials was going to ever screw her over. The only time she would get screwed over is if we get an IT where enemies have laceration immunity, and then she would not be able to dish out the extra 40% damage that she does to lacerated enemies. But would that really hurt the character? No, because he can still proc paralysis on the strong attacks. And to top it all off, even has increased mind attribute character strong attack damage of 20%, allowing her to do more damage than Daddy Ichigo, and most importantly, the status summon spiritual pressure boost of 80%. Once you proc the status summon, it would mean that you would get the total SP you have built on the character up to a great 80%. And that is literally what the mind attribute needed, because it was lacking so damn much. And now, with the power creep that tech is gone, Mind has yet to get that kind of support right now, because right now the best character to use has to pretty much be 7th Anniversary Ichigo and Mind Ulquiorra, which, don't get me wrong, 7th Anniversary Ichigo is still a fantastic nuker, but he could have gotten a better SA1 and could have been as good as 1000 Year Blower Yamamoto, but that isn't the case. But anyways, we have her max transcended with 500 SP, as you guys can see right here, T20 with full stam and weakened defense. And we're going to be doing two builds on this character, being the hybrid SAR SAD setup and then the full stamina damage boost build. And we already have a build ready to go, being the hybrid SAR SAD setup. So we have ourselves a badge, pill, T-set, all with 30% SP, triple SAR SAD setup with Retsu and Tensa providing full stam and Ulk 16% strong attack damage. The SP overall rounded up to 170%, so you cannot go wrong with that at all. And the total SP that we have on her is 5,938, almost 6k SP. It's just that the links we do have on that Lisa are not level 10 and are level 5, but honestly, I think it's still good enough to merit a showcase. And with us on the team, we're going to be bringing this New Year's Rukia, because she can boost on the second strong attack and also has the booster skill, allowing Lisa to get her focus increased up by a good 43%. So with that being said and done, let's just bring her into Inheritance Trials directly, if we have the single player quest up. Well, that was unfortunate, but we can still showcase her in Inheritance Zone just to see the best total damage. Now, the kit that this character received isn't exactly all that optimal, but is it as bad as Safui Miri? Oh, hell no. Her SA1 is going to be the 1200 by 1200 shotgun blast, so it does cover a great amount of range. It's just that you need to get very much up close with that SA1. SA2 is going to be the suction vortex, not exactly the ideal kind of strong attack, because again, you need to get up close with this character. and then the SA3 is full screen. So, yeah, the kid is okay, just that, she's not that safe to play as an actual character, so you do want to opt for going with Long Stride on this character. Besides, it's not a GQ character, it's more so a character to use in most difficult content, and you can get away with doing so. So maybe we might pop in Long Stride for when it comes to playing as her in solo co-op inheritance trials. But for now, let's see the base damage that this character can dish out. Oh, and it's very easy to get the 80% SP buff, but yeah. 23k on the SA3, 43k on that SA3, and yeah, 40k. Wow. Yeah, it's stupidly easy. Like, look at it. And with the 40% damage to lacerated enemies, 57k. Okay, now let's boost this up with Rudack. And okay, hold on. We did not get the 80% SP buff. Yeah, 46k, 27k, 45k. Yeah, this character is not joking when it comes to damage. She may lack the range, but she puts in way too much damage. Way too much. And at least it's not as bad as Mayuri. Like, let's be honest here. A shotgun blast is always going to be better than the 570 lunge in this case. Like, it's very good. Very good. It's just that we need better characters that have optimal kits, like, you know, units like Safu Dean, but has double status summons for Mind. Yeah, Dean should have been a Mind character. I have to be 100% honest. I think that would have been way better. Like, it definitely would have helped the attribute by a good margin. But yeah, now this is the type of damage you would expect from this character, and you want to go with that type of build because guess what? You want to prioritize cooldowns and damage. So easily the best setup to go. But what about total damage? That's gonna help out with stuff like Awakened Epic Raids, Senkaizen for when the floors are very difficult. Well, we're gonna go with the Senkaizen build. So yeah, let's get into it. And here's the last build before we showcase Lisa in solo co-op IT. And the Senkaizen build, we have the Senkaizen, Banken, and White Ichigo links, all with low 5 SP. And as you guys can see, they all provide strong attack damage with full stam. Now here, the kicker is we get no cooldowns. Like, at base is just the strong attack cooldown that Lisa has of 12%, but the amount of damage that we get from it, it's insane because 125% plus 77% full stam. So easily the best that you want to go for when it comes to Awaken Epic Raids in terms of dishing out the best possible damage. And yeah, we're keeping the setup the same and almost the same similar SP, 5.9k SP. So she still is going to be pretty damn powerful. But now let's get into it. Alright, now let's see the best possible damage that this character can do. Let's get the 80% SP buff because that matters a lot. If we can. Hello? Okay, there we go. Now, let's see what this character can do. Without the boost, yeah, 56k, 35k, and 62k. This was all without the boost. Now, let's wait for our strong attack to recharge back up a bit. Alright, there we go. Now, let's get... Wow, that was fast. Okay, there we go. Boost. 64k. Into 39k. Nice. And lastly, the SA3. 68k. I be telling you guys, this character is hitting very hard and is gonna age nicely as a unit. And I do see this character still remaining in the top 10 list of Mind characters for, like, I want to say a good year. Until we get more broken Mind characters, it's just gonna stay that way. But, like, this is very good. It's just a kid that isn't all too impressive, and it's very unsafe. So with this character, you want to go out of your way to give her long stride instead of weakened defense, and that's mainly when you have this character at top 5. So, yeah. There you guys go. That's the best damage that she can do. And now let's bring her into Inheritance Trials and see the best that this character can do. Alright, here we are in IT. The setup is exactly the same as the Hybrid SAR SAD setup. So this is pretty much what we're going to go with. We just want to be careful not to take damage from mobs. And if we do, we just have to die and revive. But now, let's get into it and see what this character can put out. Alrighty. Boom, just like that, she insta-killed on that SA1. SA3, she cleaned up. And SA2, she's still killing. This character's no joke. You just want to be careful with her. Also, I believe this character has no status element immunities too. Yeah, she doesn't. So you want to be careful for when it comes to playing as this character. But yeah, this is Lisa. She's coming up on being almost a year old, and she aged like fine wine. I see this character still being in the top 10 best mind characters for a very good year from now. Definitely. Granted, we are going to get a lot more powerful mind characters just like we did for Tech. It's only a matter of time. I don't want to say anniversary because we just had a mind for the last anniversary as one of the anniversary units, and oh great. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when you want to be careful when it comes to playing as this character. But these damn paralysis puddles don't help, and but yeah, I was saying, I'm not expecting that for, like, anniversary side, but more so when 1000-Year Blood War returns, that we're probably gonna get a very strong OP mind unlimited character. We just need to wait and see what Caleb are cooking. But yeah, as you guys see, we're going pretty well, nicely. We also lost most of the damage, and we're still getting through this just fine. And this is her at her best. But now here, I do want to die to get the Soul Bomb off, so let's do that. There we go. And now, let us nuke with the Soul Bomb. Yeah, that's pretty good. No tension tie, and we managed to get up to Jugram and Basby, to the point that we only needed to pop off our SA3, kill them, get the job done, and it's a GG's. But yeah, this is Lisa. Now, should you guys get this character Max Transcended, she is definitely worth Max Transcending as a whole. Whether you guys already have a 5-5 7th Anniversary Ichigo or a 5-5 Mayuri, I mean the Mind one, by the way, she's worth it. Like, realistically speaking, for IT, just the fact that she has double status elements, increased status element chance as well, she's gonna age very well. Literally. And she hits very hard, too. It's just that the kit could have been a lot better. But for those of you guys that love Lisa, is your favorite character, yeah, she's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And she's premium, too. Like, bro, Mind's best character are premium characters. So, it's good. Even Speed, same exact thing, because who do we have on there that is premium? Uryu, Ulquiorra, Tensa Zangetsu. It's crazy. It really is. That being said, I did say that we could get an OP Mind Limited character, but then again, I wouldn't mind it if we get sometime sooner or later another OP Premium Mind character, just because it just makes it easier to get dupes of that character, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, thank you, Snipey. Very appreciated. And if you guys have actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. So take care, lads. Peace out. Bye.